So this is Illuvium, a chart of Illuvium. Um, it is going insane. We're over $100 now. Um, it wasn't that long ago. Uh, let's just pick this date, November. Let's see. I don't know exactly what this date is, but it was. It looks like back in the beginning of November, we were at $47. Now we're at $104. We did get down to like 36 or something, and I thought that was super cheap for Illuvium. Um, I let it go. I jumped in around 60, so uh, around this spot right here. I jumped in. I didn't buy a lot, but I have a small bag, and Illuvium is a very very small, not very many tokens. It's Alex Becker loves it or whatnot, so I got a small exposure. But this thing is getting just it's just exploding. It's something you want to take a look at. If we look at some TA here, um, so we had this. We should the RSI. We should be trading on the. If you're going to be trading this, this is an awesome one to trade. So we had like almost like a wick down. I don't know all the technical terms. I just observe, and it makes more sense to me when I observe. But we had like a bull flag started, then we broke out, we went way high, and then we corrected down, which is healthy because everybody who got in, earlier that's already in profit, they're selling. And uh, then we just went off to the races again. Broke out there and just off to the races. Now it looks like we're doing another bull flag here, so it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. I see there's a really good chance this will just play out similar to back here, and then there'll just be another leg running up. So there's not many of these tokens. I don't want to say exactly because I have to take a look at it. It's something like 20 million or something. There's not really a lot of these tokens. And apparently this game's pretty well. This game's pretty good. Alex Becker talks about it all the time. So last time in the bull market, this thing got up to $2,000. So if you have like 10 of these things, 10 you can still, it's $1,000 to get 10, or $1,000 to get 10. $10,000 you can get 100 of these things. So just to do some quick math, if you have 100 of these tokens, and we go back to what is it, $2,000, you're looking at $200,000. So 100 of these tokens will cost you at $104. It will cost you $10,400 to get 100 of these, and like I said, 100 times, if we go back up to $2,000 a token, that's 200 grand. So I mean, that's just insane profit potential, and um, you know, it's just something to think about. Even if you have 10, even if you have like 5, even if you just have one, I mean, investing $104 can turn into some big money there. So just think about this. So, like I said, I'm learning TA. I observe this more. I can observe this. So it looked like we were trading in a channel here. So let's do the channel and get off this high. Let's say like from right here. So we created a flag, and as long as it was trading in this channel, it was getting to the end, and it just powered up. Also indicators, RSI. Seems like this is I don't know. I've been getting some success with this. So if you saw this, the reversal is what they say if you're going to put in a long order. you would do it when it starts to reverse. So this is where it started to reverse, and then we broke out. So definitely when it broke out, putting in a trade in there. So if you would have done that, you could have got in at $83 and then rode it all up to where it is now. Now it's starting to come down. So then you would get out. So you would have realized a $20 per token profit. Um, so whatever that would be, $20 if you got in at 80 something. You're looking at like 25% profit, something like that. So if you would have threw in, you know, 10,000, you would realize 20. What's that? 2,500. So that's just a little quick trade on the RSI, and that's like after it rallied. So you can just by paying attention a little bit, um, you can make some money. I mean, $500 here, $300 there. You you know, past 24 hours, this is saying it went up 7%. Um, if you just have some time and you pay attention, you can just kind of get in and get out. But people say they like to trade on the RSI because when they got the reversal, normally it shows, when you do all this, it makes sense. So I've been watching Crypto for years now, and other ones that do this TA constantly, and it seems to be, fairly accurate in the short period of time. Um, Obviously, I believe more in long term. So, something to keep in mind. Long term investing is what I like to do. Just buy and hold because over time, it all washes itself out, and um, you know, normally you do pretty well. But anyway, yeah, in the bear market, the cold bear, look, we were at 40, went down to 35. In one of those days. So I mean, when you just see this doing nothing and nothing and nothing and nothing, okay, like that's what you saw here. You saw nothing. One day you're gonna have a breakout. So, and that's why I'm looking at this as phase one of the bull market. And if you look at the Wall Street cheat sheet, it's kind of going into hope and what it's changing. The market's changing, and there's really nothing really to hold this stuff down. There's no like really crazy news, and if you get any crazy news or anything wild, it's only going to delay it. It's not going to crash it. It's just going to delay it. So anyway, this stuff is exciting. Like I said, uh, you can potentially jump in and out of this stuff, and if you put stop losses in and whatnot, the computer will just trade it for you. You don't even need to be around. So if your numbers hit when you're asleep, it'll just automatically liquidate you. So there's a lot of positive things with doing TA, doing some trading, setting up the parameters, and just making some money. So I'm going to continue to do these charts, and my goal is to start pulling the trigger soon, probably in another couple weeks. I'm going to come out with a few $100, and I'm going to start actually physically doing trades. And now I just want to do some disclaimer. These trades that I'm going to do, I'm learning. So I'm not going to be using a lot of money. I'm not going to be using leverage. And I just need to learn. And I'm still hodling. So I'm still dollar cost averaging into good projects that are cheap right now. So, but I need to have a trading strategy because this shit is so volatile that, but it's very highly correlated with TA in the short term. So you can make money, and you can recognize when things are oversold and all. And this is serious stuff. I mean, I've made some good money doing just some basic trades with basic knowledge. So with a little bit of sophistication and education, I think I could really do good with this. And I think you guys should, just consider it. And like I said, you could just paper trade. No big deal. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. But this is the Illuvuim TA. it looks like we're starting a bull flag, and we might do another jump up here in the next week or so. But I'll keep you guys informed. Thank you.